हेलो गाइस। तो आज हम विंडोज़ के ऊपर एंड्रॉयड स्टूडियो के प्रोजेक्ट सेटअप करना सीखेंगे। तो पहले हम एज्यूम करते हैं कि लाइक यू हैव ऑलरेडी इंस्टॉल्ड द एंड्रॉयड स्टूडियो। इफ़ यू आर नॉट इंस्टॉल्ड देन चेक द डिस्क्रिप्शन where you get the full details how to install the Android Studio. Then come to this video and like see all these things, how to create the first Android Studio project on Windows machine. Let's see. Let's go to the screen and then we will see. तो सबसे पहले आपको एंड्रॉयड स्टूडियो ओपन कर लेना है। तो जैसे ही ओपन करते हो तो एक नई विंडोज़ ओपन होती है, लाइक विंडो दिखती है। उस विंडोज़ के राइट साइड में एक न्यू प्रोजेक्ट का ऑप्शन आ रहा होगा। Now you can create like you type on the new project. After typing, like you are able to see a lot of predefined templates where you can select any one of the template like to start the project. इन फॉर एग्जांपल अगर आपके पास जैसे अगर आपके एप्लीकेशन के रिक्वायरमेंट में लाइक गूगल मैप इंटीग्रेट करना है, देन यू कैन पिक द Google Map activity template. It helps to like install and download the map ka SDK like to and set up in your project when you like at the create time. But our requirement is not like that. So we go with the empty project. Like we want to create the project from the scratch. Then you select the empty activity. Then you click on the next. After clicking on the next, you can see a lot of option where you can like fill this information. Like first one is the name. Name is like आपको वो नाम देना जो अपने एप्लीकेशन का नाम रखना चाहते हो। लाइक जैसे मैं अपने एप्लीकेशन का नाम प्ले अरीना रखना चाहता हूँ, प्ले अरीना। तो you whatever you want to give the name of the application, then you give fill this name. And the second is the package name. This package name is like first you understand what is the package name. Package name like is the unique ID for the applications. It means on the Play Store label, this ID has to be unique. Otherwise, you are facing issues when you are like uploading your like application to the Play Store. So make sure before you like whenever you create the project, make sure this application ID has to be unique. So this is just a kind of ID. What it this package name for me this is fine. Save location where you want to save. This is the basic thing. And fourth one is the language. Here there is a two option to choose the language. Like first is Java and the second is Kotlin. Where before 2017 only there is one option called Java, and after 2017 the Kotlin is introduced and is available for the Android development. So Google also recommend use Kotlin instead of the Java. Then we will go with the Kotlin only. Then select Kotlin, and the last one is minimum SDK. This is the very important things where you can like this HDK helps to define the minimum where like in which device you want to support and which device you are not going to support your application. For example, if your like requirement to integrate the in all like who whatever devices you have like the fingerprint sensor, then you can choose like 24 and all this thing like to choose better like lollipop and all this thing. This is by default. It's mean there is a showing like in the in like Android devices may your application going to support 98 devices. Like suppose if in the earth may like 100 devices, like 100 Android devices, then your application has to support like 98 devices. Two devices is more older, like older than the lollipop. So make sure like this is the good coverage, like Android go with the 21, and you can 22 is like 98.4. If you go the latest version, the coverage will reduce because all the devices not updated to that version. So better is ISOs like Pi support only 73% devices, Android devices. Like your application has going to support like only the 77 devices out of 100. So we choose like 21 is the base minimum, is very good number. Then select finish. Now your task is done to set up the project. Now Android Studio helps to create all the required file, like all the required dependency and all this thing of project, and it will create the basic package for you. It will take time to set up the project, to create the all the libraries and all these things. If your device hardware is like the minimum configuration, it will take time, but if you have the good configuration, it will like us also take time like 30 to 20 seconds, but we need to wait for create. Now your now our project is created. You can see two tabs here. One is like activity main.xml and main activity. It's like you can see here in activity mains mein, you can like design our application like screens, and here you can write all the logics on the screen. Like if you add one button, button to click perform any action, then button should be designed in this activity dot like activity main XML file mein, and whatever logic running behind the tap of the button will write in the main activity dot kt. So this is for that. Okay, we will see how to run this project on the emulator, how to set up the emulator, and how to create the like build for the Play Store and for the client or anyone. We will see in the upcoming video. Thank you.